Gold prices were not looking good this Tuesday, continuing their slump since last week's FOMC. The metal has now hit a 4-week low. Joining us today to discuss is Todd Bubba Horowitz. He's the Chief Marketing Strategist over at BubbaTrading.com. Todd, good to see you again.
Daniela, it's great to be here.
So, Todd, things not looking good for gold. The Fed seems to be putting a stop to gold's run here. Will it be like this until the next meeting and until we know the direction of the Fed here?
I think what you're seeing here is I think you're seeing the early reaction of what I believe to be a test balloon that the Fed put out there to see a market reaction to what was going to happen. And we are seeing a stronger dollar, which would naturally put pressure on gold. However, I think that actually if you're a gold bug, I think this is giving you one heck of an opportunity to become a buyer here. I think somewhere here between here and the $1,200 level, no matter what the Fed does, I think gold is going to find a great level here to be involved, because the overall economy, the overall negative interest rate policies around the world are still going to help gold stay up here. So I think this is more of a gut reaction from really a test balloon, because I do not believe that the Fed can raise rates anyways. So I think what you're getting here is you're getting a potential bargain now in gold as they're punishing it because of the strength in the U.S. dollar.
Okay, so you're not buying the June rate hike yet?
I don't buy anything they say because they're not credible in their verbiage. You can see that this is more of a test balloon because they've got the Fed governors out saying different things, trying to get a read, and the market is totally ignoring it because we can see by the rally in the equities that they don't believe that the Fed is going to raise either.
All right, and also interesting, so you're saying this is a buying opportunity. We saw some famed analysts say that, gold investors should be waiting on the sidelines here, but you say no way?
I say you buy it. Look, if you're buying it to be a trader, then you might want to try to wait a little bit. But if you're buying this for an investment, I think there's no better time to step in and buy a portion of what you're willing to buy now, because I don't think you're going to get much better. Yeah, maybe we'll go to 1,200, but if you're buying this as a long-term investment, as a hard asset, what it should be bought for, then you're much better off easing in and not trying to worry about exactly where we're going to go, because again, it's going to be volatile. But I think over time we're going much higher from here versus lower. I think your risk to the downside is minimal and your reward to the upside is huge.
So let's zero in on levels here. There seems to be support for gold at 1220, 1225. Is it possible that support may be tested before the long weekend here?
That is a real possibility. One of the things that happens when you go into a long holiday weekend is markets dry up and they get thin. So if somebody wanted to come in and try to muscle the market with a big order to maybe run some stops to push the markets down, certainly they could do so. But we could see the opposite effect. You could see a bigger rally. I'd like to see them try to push it down a little bit, because again, the more they try to push it down, which means the more people are shorting this down here. And as we all know, a short covering rally is a nice start to a big move to the upside. I think we've got to watch. Probably, I wouldn't be surprised to see 1,200. And then the real challenge will be when we do get the rally, if it can get back through 1,300 to break out above.
All right, just to wrap here, thoughts on silver, which has also come under pressure, hitting a 1-month low this week. What's next for silver here?
I think, look, I think you keep buying silver. I think you keep putting it away. They are basically flushing these things down like they are worthless. And of course, we know that the one nice thing about hard assets is they don't have companies to report to, they don't have anything going on other than their value, what they are to the street. And they're going to show some value. I still like silver. It's been a great performer so far, and I think it's going to continue to do so. There'll be ebbs and flows, but for now, I'm still a buyer of silver.
Bubba, thanks so much.
Daniela, thank you so much.
Stay tuned. We're talking technical levels with Gary Wagner up next.